Devanand, what does 100 years of cinema mean to you?
Well, I'm a part of 100 years of cinema and I'm very, very much a part of it. I'll go on contributing towards it as much as I can, as long as I can. Now, I'm 50 years in cinema. And my latest picture is Gangster, which I'm releasing, showing it to all, wherever the Indian community or the Southeast Asian community, or wherever there are people who have seen and watched my pictures for the last 50 years. And a lot of other things will grow. We'll keep on contributing towards the cinema. That's it. 100 years of cinema means 100 years, and you keep on progressing all the time. You're not static. It's moving all the time. Movement means progress. What was yesterday is not today. What's today is not going to be tomorrow. So I'm sure we are heading towards some great cinema in the world, in all parts of the world.
And the other question is, what does Elvis mean to you?
My first impression of Elvis was when I saw his film. I think it was called Rock and Roll, if I mistake not. It was at the Strand, and we watched the film. But more than that, I think it was the maddening reaction of the youngsters in the theaters. They were just screaming away as he danced and he sang. And I think that moment has stayed in my mind. When I think of Elvis, I think of that film that I saw at the Strand. And he created a great cult and a following which has been fantastic. And this very function is the result of a cult that he left behind, a legacy. And it's his 60th birthday. I think he died too young. A lot of good artists die young. It's sad, but they leave a mark. And he's been an artist and a singer and a great dancer who's left a mark, a great mark, especially on the younger generation.
Still listen to him?
I would love to, but I don't find the time because I'm involved in motion picture making, and my work keeps me busy for about 15, 16 hours a day. I conceive my films, I write my pictures, I'm in front of the camera, I'm behind the camera, I'm directing my cast, I'm giving instructions to my crew, I'm moving all over, writing my lines. So I think, and cutting my pictures, I do everything myself. It's very time consuming, but very intoxicating. But when I do want some time to get away from it, I do that. That's important also. And then I don't see Elvis because I think there are a lot of other things to see, a lot of things that are happening today. Because I think a lot of things are happening today in terms of drama, in terms of, I think the world has grown, the world is larger, there are more stories, and it's become a very interesting world. And India is also marching ahead along with the world, and I think we draw our cinema from what's happening all over the world. So Elvis is there, it's there in the subconscious mind. But consciously, when I want to hear somebody, I like to hear somebody who's new also, because then I'm educated. Elvis I've heard, it's there, it's in subconscious. I can always hear him when I want to hear him, but I would also like to hear what people are doing outside in terms of composing or writing or singing or acting or directing.
Thank you.
You must know your contemporaries, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You leaving?
Huh?
You leaving?
क्या करेंगे?
अब और नहीं सुनो?